Okay, well, we had a little camera difficulty, so I'll go through this real quick. So I've already started this, but we need some coconut oil. So I've got already melted it in this container. I've got another little cup of it here. It's melted. Cocoa powder. This is raw cocoa powder. Some erythritol and some peppermint extract. And I'll get some stevia. I also have measuring spoons and a small mini muffin thing with papers. Now, I've already added the erythritol and the peppermint to this, and I use my immersion blender to blend it, because you want to do that right before you pour it from here to here, because the erythritol will not stay suspended otherwise. So I'm going to add a little bit of this. I tested it. You don't taste it for sweetness. There's no amount. I put approximately a little less than a tablespoon of erythritol in here. Actually, I put a teaspoon in there. I'm going to put about 6 drops of that. Peppermint, be careful, you don't put too much in. Okay, yeah, I just have to taste it for sweetness, and that's plenty sweet. So that's really all it is. I'm going to do a quick mix on this. And then immediately pour them into just fill these up about, right around half full, give or take. You can make up more or less of these. It doesn't matter. It's how much ever you want to make. I mean, or how many little paper things you have. I just made a guesstimate on this one, and I may not quite have enough. That's all right. I'll just not use the ones I don't fill. Gonna get pretty close. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but this has got a lot of erythritol in there. So actually, I'm not going to pour that in there. I kind of shorted one. I'm going to pour this back in here. So there is a little peppermint flavor in there, but it really doesn't matter. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the refrigerator. Now you gotta let that chill, but we're going ahead and mix this chocolate up. I've got a little less chocolate than I had of the other, which is fine. It doesn't really matter. And I think I'm gonna start out doing a teaspoon. I'm still kind of trying to adjust these. It's like a heaping teaspoon of cocoa, and that's pure 100% cocoa, so I'm going to go ahead and mix that up, because there's already some erythritol in there. That's not too bad. I think maybe I'm not doing anything else to it, because it's fairly chocolate. So that all depends on how chocolate you want to make them. So anyway, we'll be back as soon as those others, they stay in to chill until they solidify. So we'll be back whenever those are solidified. Okay, so these have gotten set. I'd say it's been about a little over half hour. And so, of course, it's been sitting here, so we'll mix it real quick. And then just pour just a little bit on top of each one. I guess I'm not real consistent in my thickness of the first layer, but again, like I said earlier, that you don't want to eat these unless you're on a low carb, high fat diet, because I don't have enough to finish these, because it will not be good for you. This one's going to have a lot of sweetness to it, and not much chocolate. But that's all there is to it. I'll put these back in the refrigerator and set up, and I'll show you a finished one when they come out. So, okay, well, these are finished. They were in there, I don't know, took them another 10 minutes. We'll look at one here. You can see we got the chocolate, a little bit of peppermint on the bottom, and yeah, keep them in the refrigerator because they will melt. But that's it. I mean, pretty easy to do, so, you know, good way to get a little bit of fat. That's it. I'll see you later.